Are you not able to score band 8 or higher in IELTS listening? Then don't worry and do watch my today's video. In this video, I'll tell you all the tips and tricks that helped me to boost my score from 6.5 to 8.5 in IELTS listening test. Hi guys, this is Ritika from LeapScholar, and today in this video, you will get to know my journey to score a perfect band score 9 in IELTS listening. Let's get started. As I told you in my last video as well, when I was completely new to the IELTS reading test format, and to know more about it, what I did was I attempted a mock test. The same goes with listening. If you are completely new, then I would suggest you, rather than looking for here and there and searching ample material, save your time and directly attempt a listening test. This will help you to get acquainted with IELTS reading test format, different types of questions, time limit, number of questions in the easiest way. IELTS listening is not a piece of cake. It is the test that requires a perfect balance of listening, reading, and writing simultaneously. To be honest, if I put myself in a situation where I need to find out the answer before reading the questions first in listening, then there are high chances that I'll miss it. Hence, I always make sure that I should read the questions beforehand, before the audio plays. And that is the idea for the exam as well. They provide you 30 seconds to read your questions carefully. When I started attempting IELTS listening tests, then I noticed that after completing each section, we have 30 seconds to revise our answers. So initially I used to spend those 30 seconds in just revising the answers, but with me actually what happened, whatever the answers I marked. Okay, I was not able to make any changes in those. So rather than spending a lot of time on revising the answers, what I did was I started utilizing that time in reading the next part. So I would recommend this to you as well. What you can do is you get 30 seconds, utilize 10 seconds just to revise those answers, and 20 seconds you can utilize to read the next part. I just told you that reading the question before the audio begins, how important it is. But this reading is a process. There is no need to just randomly go through the questions. This won't help you. This is the mistake that I did, especially in case of part 3 and part 4. Part 3 where 3 to 4 people talk together, and part 4 where they speak a lot. There is actually a lot of gap between question number 31 to 32 to 33. So मेरे साथ क्या होता था? I used to get lost in between the audio. So this was the biggest problem, and I was not able to spot the answers. So to overcome this hurdle, what I figured out is that I should mark the keywords and follow the signposting languages. Signposting language such as to begin with, the next thing is, thirdly, lastly. I always kept a check on these words along with the keywords. This actually helped me to maintain the sync in between the audio and the text. So always make sure when you will read the questions, you will mark the keywords. Okay, and follow the headings as well as the signposting languages. There is no negative marking in IELTS listening as well as in reading tests, right? So I would never ever suggest you to leave any question unanswered. There is no negative marking. Say if you get the questions like fill in the blanks where you have options, like whatever the questions where you get the options, there is no point of leaving those questions unanswered, no matter whether you were able to spot the answer or not. Okay, as per your understanding about the audio, look for the grammar, look for the context, and come up with a logical guess. Okay, so there is no need to leave anything unanswered. If you will leave the things, then definitely you will get 0. But if you will make a guess as per your understanding, then there is a probability that you get the score. Okay, so how many of you possess the same feelings that I used to have for multiple choice questions in IELTS listening? These kind of questions were extremely tricky for me, and most of the time, especially in case of section 3 and section 4, I was never able to spot the correct answer. So of course I need to come up with a trick that how will I find these answers. Therefore, to overcome that hurdle, I followed the process of elimination. Rather than just hunting for the correct answers in multiple choice questions, I always eliminated the wrong ones as well. This actually helped me in reducing the competition between the options and made me confident that whatever the answer I have marked should be correct. You know what? During my IELTS exam, what happened in one of the multiple choice questions, I was not able to listen to the correct answer. I missed that. But I was quite confident about the process of eliminations. There were 3 options and 2 options I eliminated. So definitely the remaining one was the correct answer. When we are talking about IELTS listening, so how can we miss the maths? One of the most trickiest and the difficult part of IELTS listening, isn't it? So how to tackle those kind of questions? As per my learning experience for maps, what you need to do is, very first thing is that you should be prompt enough in switching between the directions. If they are saying north, then immediately look at north, south, west, northeast, northwest. So you people should be confident enough about the directions. Second thing is the starting point in the map. If it is already marked in the map, start from there. If it is not, then listen to the audio carefully to spot the starting point. If you know that from here you need to start, then just follow with the audio and you will be able to mark your answers. Apart from this, when you will get 30 seconds to read the questions, do one thing: highlight the landmarks and special structures. Sometimes you get some special circular structures, a round bench, some trees, excess of road. So these kind of drawings when you get in the map, so take care of those. Last and the most important, distractors. Your listening test is full of distractors, and these traps, usually distract the students and they end up marking the incorrect answers. I was also one of them. Initially, I was so much in rush कि जो भी information सुना लिख दो. I shouldn't miss anything. But eventually I realized that accuracy is nowhere in such cases. So what I used to do is, at first, whatever the information I heard, I wrote that. I marked that. Okay, and later I heard that particular audio extremely carefully. So if there are any changes, I should correct the information that I have written. So always be vigilant when you will get some, phone numbers, names, spellings. Always take care of such things, email addresses, because there are high chances that they might correct the information later. So these are the tricks that actually helped me to boost my score. But nothing can beat practice. Practice is the key. The more you will do the listening test, the more you will be, more familiar with the accents or different types of questions, and of course the promptness. So always make sure to practice, practice, and practice. This is it from my side today. I hope you found this video helpful. For more search-worthy content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel. Thank you.